Okay, this example is the beauty bar example, and it's from the book. And let me see where I can give you the page in the book so you know what you're working on. I should have had that ready. Where did it go? Where did it go? Chapter 10, and it's the beauty bar example. I'm looking for it, and it's in the book here somewhere. But now I feel like I need... Yeah, I'm sorry, it's just written so small. It's in the middle of page 461, just under equation 1016. So you go just under equation 1016. It says, an example, beauty bar soap. Okay, so let's read through it. Beauty bar soap is produced on a production line that has an annual capacity of 60,000 cases. The annual demand is estimated at 26,000 cases, with the demand rate essentially constant throughout the year. The cleaning, preparation, and setup of the production line cost approximately $135. The manufacturing cost per case is $4.50, and the annual holding cost is 24%. Thus, CH equals IC, which the book has already given us, equals 0.24 times 4.5, or 1.08, which is, we already knew that from the last examples. What is the recommended production lot size? Okay, and I'm going to show you how to get there. Okay, and then the problem continues actually down below, and it says other relevant data include 5-day lead time to schedule and set up a production run, and 250 working days per year. Thus the lead time demand is 520 cases, and so it goes through all that. So I'm just going to show you how to do it. You guys, you guys are kind of mumbling. Are you lost as to where we are? Yeah. Okay. Page 461, halfway through, it says an example, beauty bar. Okay. So that's where we're pulling the data from. So I'm going to, all the stuff I just read, I'm going to throw up there on the screen, and then I'm going to show you the equations to get there. Okay, this stuff is all given to us, all givens. Battery died, and it's not a PC?
Old school Mac.
Oh, okay. My battery, my laptop can't make it through this class, and then micro. I have to go get my cord just to make it through 2 classes. It's terrible. I've got amazing processing power, but that's about it. Okay, once again, all this stuff is given. The main difference is that we're going to be calculating production lot size. Production lot size, which is equation 1016. Your battery died. What kind of computer?
HP?
Is there a plug near you?
Yeah.
I'll get you mine. Should work.
Did you figure out the last part of number 9? I said on
You want to see if the plug works?
If you,
A lot of this stuff's pretty
chapter
standard.
and get this one.
Oh, that's pretty thin and
See,
fancy.
because of inventory issues.
That it? If it blows up, it's not your fault.
Which one was it?
I don't know, there's not. What is that? Oh, that's not big deal.
Okay, other than me, does anybody have a PC that's not plugged in? All right. It's consistent.
Yeah.
Is it working?
It looks like it.
Yeah, the little light came on the back side.
Sweet. Thank you.
I won't make it through micro, so you got to make sure to give it to me when you leave. Okay, are we good? Got it all copied up there? All right. Here's the equation 1016 is where we're going to start, so I'll go ahead and put 1016 right there. You guys know what that means. And this is a big one. So pay attention, I guess. SQURT square root. And you guys see the equation there. And well, I'll tell you what, does anybody want to take a shot at doing this themselves before I do it? Converting that equation to Excel, it's a good skill to have.
Sure.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you a minute or two to try and make that equation into Excel on your own. It's a good brain exercise. See how we do. And don't just, it kind of shows you a little bit how to do it right below. Don't cheat. Just see if you can do it. So equation 1016 into Excel. If you can't do it, it's not a big deal. It's just good to try.
Do we just type like 2DC?
But that's what you need to figure out. How to convert that equation
Oh, I see.
into an Excel function. If you can learn how to do this, you never have to really use a calculator again if you have your computer open. And you can actually never really have to, if you know how to use, and you guys do, you basically never have to do algebra again from what you already know in this class. Excel will do it. For algebra, you need to use goal seek or solver. And if you thought about it, you'd see how you can do it. Because the stuff you guys did in chapter 3 and 4, you were solving massive linear algebra problems and didn't really know it. Problems that would take 3 weeks to do by hand. Anybody feel like they got it or close? Anybody actually attempting it? Okay, we got 2 people actually attempting. Okay, 3, 4.
I got it wrong.
Okay, you did, but you got it wrong. Okay, honesty, I appreciate that. Like I said, if you can do this stuff, it is a great skill to have, and you will use it in the workplace. It's all order of operations from 7th grade. Just got to dig it out of the back of your brains. Anybody think they got it?
Um,
The answer is 3387. So if you entered this stuff in and you got 3387, you got it.
What would P be?
P. That's a good question. Hold on 1 second. B6. Annual production rate.
No. Isn't C also an annual production rate? I don't know.
C not. I mean C0.
Yeah, no. Never mind.
C0 is setup cost. All right, we need to move on. So, oh no, projector. Well, you got another minute while I get this going again. Okay. We'll see how close you got. So, equals square root. If you look at the equation there, 10, 6, it gives us the 2 times D, which is B5, times C naught, which is B7, over, and then we got to do the bottom part, so we need a double open parentheses, 1 minus, that's given to us, D, so we got to put in B5 again, divided by P, which is B6, close parentheses, times CH. Remember, CH is B8 plus B9, holding rate times cost per unit. And they actually told you that in the equation right there, that it's 0.24 times 4.5, right? I mean, in the example, they helped us out there. So we'll go ahead and enter that in. And I'm going to put it in its own parentheses just to maintain the order of operations. V8 times V9, close. Then we've got to close all the parentheses, so there's 3 total. And Excel helps you out. You know, watch on your screen. I'm going to go back and erase these 3. See how they're color-coded? So each time I enter it in, it highlights the set of parentheses that you're closing. So I'm going to enter it in again, and it highlighted the greens. And I'm going to enter it in again, and it's going to highlight the blacks all the way to the start. So that way you know how many parentheses you need to close. You don't need to remember. Then you hit enter, 3, 3, 8, 6. There it is again. Anybody get close? Got pretty close.
I forgot parentheses.
Yeah, it takes some time. I mean, the first if you're gonna do one of these, I say it usually takes about 15 minutes, and I only gave you guys about 5 or 6, so that's pretty good. I mean, if I gave you 15, I think you'd all eventually get it. All right, so let's do the rest of the problem. Everybody got that? We ready to move on? Okay. Next is equation 10.6. It's asking for the reorder point. So that's equals parentheses B5. We've already done this one, but we're going to do it again. B5 divided by B10, close parentheses, times lead time, which is B11. All right, so that's 520. Number.
Do you mind clicking that equation?
Sure, no problem. Okay, we good? Okay, the next one is number of orders per year. This doesn't come with a set equation. You're just supposed to know how to do it. You guys tell me. Let's think about it. Let's get some practice thinking about the equations and knowing what we're doing. What would the number of orders be per year? It's going to be one thing divided by another. And the book thinks it doesn't need to give you the equation because it's common sense.
The annual demand divided by working days per year?
Nope.
Demand divided by reorder point.
Nope. Okay. Number of orders per year. So you have the total demand for the year is going to be annual demand, so that's B5, divided by what? How many times do you need what? So to get the number of orders per year, you're going to multiply the number of orders per year times what equals 26,000.
The lot size.
I couldn't hear
The
you.
lot size.
That's it, yeah. Sorry, my hearing's bad. Okay, so it's B5 divided by, once again, if I gave you guys 5 minutes to think about it, you'd get it. Divided by the lot size equals, so B5 divided by B16 is 7.67. So if you multiply, so if you knew you had to make 7 orders per year, 7.67 orders per year, which is 8 orders per year. Multiply that by your production lot size, you're going to get about 26,000. Okay, and then the last one, cycle time, is equation 10.7, which we've already done. Not 100.7. Sounds like a radio station.
RWQ.
Wow. I'm impressed. All right. That's B10 divided by B18. B10 divided by 18 is your cycle time. And you can see that a lot of these equations, you could take things from certain equations and parts and how that all goes together, and it's actually seeing how everything's derived and playing with it will make this a lot easier. It's difficult. To actually get the right answers isn't a big deal. To understand why you got the right answers is a little harder. You don't have to understand why you got the right answers to get through this part of the class, but it will definitely make life a little bit easier. And the answer to that is 32.5. I'm going to confirm that with my other sheet here. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense? Got it? Okay. Why do I have this up here? What am I looking? Oh, I'm looking for this one. Okay, so for the next thing we're doing is Chapter 10, problems 10 and 11 are class examples, and 13 is the homework. So 9, 10, 11, I know many of you didn't finish 9. 9, 10, 11, and 13 in the next 20 minutes. Well, you don't have to. I mean, homework you can actually do at home. I know I've spoiled you, but, and I'm here for questions.